Alright, now we're at this URL. Every time you have to log in, you enter your email username and password and then click Sign In. Alright, let's go ahead and get things started right now. I'm going to walk you through the entire basic setup process step by step. For example, let's navigate over to the Settings menu, and here we have the General Settings section, which is specifically where you can manage your shop name and other details. For the restaurant, address, phone number, status, active, description, or whatever, you can add them here. For kitchen closing time, for example, if we close the restaurant at 9 p.m., 10 p.m., we might set the kitchen to close at 9:30 p.m., for instance. So, we'll write it here. The booking page message is, for example, if you want to add any text to the booking page. If you want to add one, just click Turn On right here. That is the last booking time, and you also can put the kitchen closing time. You can also do it in this particular way. We are going to add the shop photograph, then you just click right here to upload it. Finally, we just need to click on the Save Changes button. Right. So, moving on to the Share and Embedded feature. If a customer happens to scan this specific code, it will immediately redirect them straight to the shop's online booking page. And then, we also have, a Generate option available. For the shop sign, if a customer arrives while we're closed or on a break, we can print this out for them. Once printed and posted, customers can simply scan it to make a booking. You can change the shop name here to whatever your shop is called. Whatever you write here will match the message here, such as Scan Here. To check availability and book instantly, you can do it right here. You can play around with the size and model templates for now. Once you're finished, if you want to print, just click here, and it will take you to the print page. Then you can print it out and post it at the storefront. That way, when no one is around or the shop is closed, customers can still book a table without having to call or wait for the shop to open. Alright, that wraps up this function. Let's move on to Custom Form. This is where you can add whatever you need. For example, if you want to add allergy information, high chair options, or whatever it may be, you can add them right here. Alright, let's go to Payment Settings. This is Payment Settings. For postpaid, it means the customer pays in full before arriving. For the email we send to the customer, what do we want to display? Service price. Okay. Currently, service charges aren't very common here in Australia, so we can toggle that off. VAT is already included in that. Credit card fee. Once we get to the 1st of October 2026, charging will be disabled. You can click this, or you can check the box for now. For estimate total, total amount, and payment required, it's entirely up to you. You can choose between prepaid or postpaid. Postpaid means paying later, or a deposit. You can set this up however is convenient for your shop, depending on what you want to send to the customer. Then, just click Save. Okay, let's move on to the email template. When a customer makes a booking, we have a confirmation email for them, and we should write, "Can't wait to see you" in it. Regarding the various messages we need to convey to customers, we can include them in our emails. Every email will have these specific messages included. This is precisely the information that the customer will receive. It clearly includes the customer's full name, the name of the shop, and the specific date of their scheduled booking. There is also a very convenient button provided for the customer to easily add it to their personal calendar or Apple Calendar. Furthermore, it displays the booking name, the email address, the total number of guests, and the selected zone. Additionally, you'll find the Cancel Booking button right here. If a customer needs to cancel, they simply press this button, and it's processed in our system in real time. Moving on, let's look at Stripe settings. For instance, to require advance payment, configure it here by linking the shop's specific Stripe account. Every shop needs to register for this themselves, as it acts just like a password that cannot be shared with anyone at all. It must be kept strictly confidential, and the shop will need to enter it right here. You will need to publish the key and the secret key yourself, and then be sure to save the configuration settings. Next up is notification. This is where we send emails to customers. If you want to send them to the customer, you need to check this box. That's correct. Business notification is for sending to the shop. If the shop wants to receive notifications when a customer makes a booking, and for staff, if we add staff. If we take restaurants as an example, we generally don't bother notifying the entire staff. However, in the case of massage parlors or spas, we make sure to inform the staff that a specific person is booked or that someone has already reserved their time slot. So, regarding restaurants, I believe we should just mark it as done for the time being. Next up, we have the booking reminder feature to discuss. You have the full ability to configure it so that whenever a customer successfully makes a booking, an automated email reminder is sent directly to them 1, 2, 3, or even 7 days in advance. You are completely free to customize this exactly how you prefer. You can choose to select 1, 3, 7 days, or even all of those specific options combined for your own convenience. I've had this set up for about a day, and then I clicked Save Settings. Alright, let us return to the Settings menu just as we did before. Since we have already covered the Notifications section, let us move on to Subscriptions. Inside that tab, you will find your specific subscription settings. This section clearly displays your current subscription plan. For this demonstration, we've set your account to the highest tier, letting you explore every feature we offer. You also have the option to upgrade to a more comprehensive plan right here on this page at any time. As for payments, the system automatically uses the credit card details provided during your initial account setup. If you would like to manage your current subscription, you can simply navigate here to add a brand new plan or remove an existing one. The billing section specifically refers to all of your recurring subscription service fees. Because we are currently within the free trial period, there will not be any invoices generated. The total invoice amount remains at 0. But if it's actually used in the future, there will be something like this that we can download. Go ahead and download the document, then print it out. Now this button right here, the one labeled Walk-in Settings, is designed for those times when, let's say your restaurant has a very limited number of tables available, right? Well, we have a rather limited number of tables, let's say about 10, and the restaurant is quite busy. So whenever it gets like this, we set things up. For example, we just press the Walk-in button that is located right there on the screen. Once you press the Walk-in button, it starts a 5-minute countdown. During that time, the condition is, depending on our settings, that customers cannot make a booking within 15 minutes. Do not accept bookings within the next hour and a half, because we have walk-in customers and we're not sure if they'll be booking or not. You can just click here for now. If the customer doesn't end up booking, or if they come in to talk or decide to book for another day, we can cancel it later. This has a buffer. For instance, let's say this specific feature is quite suitable for various massage parlors because they often face issues when they are busy, whereas for restaurants, we would configure it so that, suppose that when we click on walk-in, for walk-ins, we'll restrict the system so customers can't book within a set window, like 1 or 2 hours, or any time frame we choose. For example, if guests occupy a table for 90 minutes and a walk-in takes it, we just click this button to block new bookings for that table for the next 90 minutes. The third one is advance booking, which means, for example, if it's 7 p.m. now, we won't allow customers to book between 7 p.m. and 7:15 p.m. We allow customers to book starting from a set amount of time after the current time. For example, if we set it to 15 minutes, they cannot book within the next 15 minutes from now. Then, click on Advanced Settings. However, this feature is usually only suitable for massage parlors or very busy restaurants. Regular shops don't need to worry about it.